Hello, besties. I firstly want to say thank you so much for the love on my previous video. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the comments, thank you for the congratulatory messages. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. And welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed the previous video where I shared with you the disappointment I had on my departure and how I was able to resolve it. And here we are. If you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Smash the subscribe button. Do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that you get notified every time I drop a new video, as I'll be talking about relocation, education, parenting, purposeful living, and everything that relates to daily life and intentional living. You sure don't want to miss this, so click on the subscribe button right away. Do well to share with your friends and anyone you know that might need these videos. I'll be sharing on my relocation journey. I've shared the first part about my disappointment at the airport, but before you got to that point, of course, you know a lot of preparation went into this journey. Like I say all the time about my relocation, that is a journey of faith and resilience. It was not an easy part, but I'm grateful to God that at the end of the day, I have my heart desire. I've always loved to study my master's abroad, and you know, it's been a dream that I have nurtured for a while and for a long time, really. I remember even from school, my friends can testify, I've always said I want to do my master's abroad or in a federal university. At some point I picked up a master's form at the University of Port Harcourt. That was 2019, hoping to resume 2020 January, and 2020 COVID came, and that was it. I couldn't continue. By the time COVID was over, a lot of things caught up with me, sorry, and I couldn't go for that masters again. So ever since then, I've always been like, I love to do my masters abroad. I would love to do my masters abroad, and I've been working towards it prayerfully with my family, and here we are today. I'm super excited. I know, like me, many people out there too, you have that dream to study abroad. You want to come do your masters, your PhD, but you don't know how to go about it. You don't know who to talk to, the questions to ask, and how to go about the whole process. I am here for you. That's why I told you, in during my waiting period, let me say waiting period, while I was waiting and preparing to come study abroad, I normally say to myself that when I get to abroad, I'll make sure that every pathway I followed through, I'll be sure to, like, make it public, show other people too, because I knew then I had questions, I had issues that were bugging my mind, and I didn't really get the answers I needed at the time. So that led me to, researching, getting in online to like type questions, how do I go about it, the schools to apply to, and a whole lot of other stuffs. So I'm here to give you all those information. The only thing I ask of you is, whenever you come across my video, make sure you like, share, and drop a comment. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, be sure you subscribe so that you can get all the information. And also, my comment section is very open. Drop your questions and I'll be sure to pick them and address them to the best of my knowledge. Okay, so as I was saying, I really thank my family. My husband is so supportive of my journey to come study abroad. He's so supportive, and he's been so helpful, so supportive, cheering me on all the way, even when I felt like giving up, when I felt like, will I be able to pull through, will I be able to continue with this? He was one person that kept on cheering on and encouraging me. You can do it, you can do it, don't give up. Because the truth is, there are times you feel like, is it even worth it? Is it even worth it? Should I just trash everything and focus on other things? But I kid you not, it is worth it. I also want to thank all my family members, my sisters. They've been amazing. They've been amazing on this journey. They've been amazing. My friends, you guys are the real deal. Honestly, you guys are the real deal. If you see this, get to see this video, which I know you definitely will. This is me giving you a shout out that you are loved, you are appreciated. You guys are the real deal, the encouragement, the support, the prayers, everything got to me, and I am grateful. That said, I think for this video I will just talk about my preparation and what will help you. I think first thing first, if you're planning to relocate, you get your passport. But before then, if you're coming through the study route, you want to come study, then first things first, you must get your transcripts and other documents you might be needing from the school. That is from your school where you graduated. You get your transcript, your proficiency letter to show that proficiency, or MOI, medium of instruction, to show that you were taught, your bachelor's degree was taught in English language and you were evaluated in English language. That could cover for your IELTS or other English proficiency exams. Most schools in the UK would accept a medium of instruction or a proficiency letter from your institution stating that you graduated and you were taught in English language. Okay, so all other necessary documents from your school, it will be advisable you get all of that, every document you can lay your hands upon. When it comes to relocation, every document is valid. That's one thing I learned on this journey. Every document is valid. Your birth certificate, your age declaration. If you don't have birth certificate, I think you can use your age declaration fully stamped. Your proof of address. Begin to build your proof of funds. That's another thing. Begin to build your proof of funds. Very, very important. Very, very important. Don't wait until the time when you need it. The laws are changing now. Things are changing. You can't afford to, wait for the time and get closed in on. Do you understand? So start building your POF. Start working on that. Then we'll talk about the school you want to go to. For me, I'm studying currently at the University of Hertfordshire in Hartfield. It's close to London. I think, it's a part of London, but since I got here, I've not been to the London, like the main London city. I've not been there. But my school is at London, so we're part of London, but not the heart of it, not the city center here. So, school selection, the course you want to do, that's another very important thing. The course you want to study, very, very important. You can't afford to come study, spend all of that money, that investment to come study just any course. You understand what I'm saying? You have to carefully go through your course selection. These are the things I do in my one-on-one mentoring. I'll help you with your school selection, your course selection. If you're switching, that is probably you did education. For instance, you did education in your first degree and now you're coming in to do, let's say, tech or management course. You have to be able to explain why you're switching. You have to be able to provide documents, probably work experience, to show that after graduation you have built experience in the new career path you want to transition into. Okay, so I do all of this in my one-on-one mentoring. I guide you through your course selection, your school selection, areas where you can stay and be comfortable, where you can get relatively budget-friendly accommodation, where the cost of living is relatively, it's affordable, relatively affordable. You understand that? Okay, so those are the things you consider when you're coming to study abroad. I met someone in my school recently where we just got talking and she was like, what course are you studying? And I said, I'm in for Masters of Arts in Education. And she was like, oh, I envy you. I wish I did education too. And I was like, really? In my head, I'm like, the same education that we look at in Nigeria and you feel like, teacher, She said, I wish I got someone to put me through when she's already rounding up. I think she'll be rounding up by April or May, according to her. She said she's doing, I forgot what the course she's doing, that she wished she's doing education, that after her course now, she will need to go take some other postgraduate courses in education to allow her to transition into educational roles. So you look at, don't just come and study any course at all just because, a lot of people make this mistake. I just want to jackpot. No, be strategic about your movement. Be strategic. One good thing about me is anything I'm doing, I've learned to be strategic. Don't just do things because I want to do it or because that is what others are doing, that is the easy way out now. No, be strategic about it. Calculate yourself. Look at the pros and cons of your decisions. Ask questions. Make inquiries. Don't just jump that, okay, people are doing MSc Management Science, and then you just jump into it. What is the work prospect after your graduation? What is the work prospect? Both back home in your home country or abroad. What are the prospects of that course you want to study? These are the things I do in my one-on-one mentoring class. I put you through how to select courses that relate with what you did in your first degree, or if you are switching, how to switch each free and transition into careers that you will easily get to build up your career. That is the goal. Every one of us coming in to study masters and all of that. Hi. We want to be able to, transition into careers that will help us, develop our skills, become more successful, and all of that. So you need to be guided to make informed decisions. Don't just make decisions picking courses at random, picking schools at random, and then you get on ground, you see that the reality on ground is way different from what you had in mind. See, it's better you have somebody guide you through. For me personally, I have my sisters here, I have friends here. They were able to, give me some information. In addition to my own personal studies, like I told you, I researched a lot before concluding on doing this course, before concluding on this school. I researched a lot, and it's really helped me. It's really helped me. I attended some online seminars, workshops, and all of that. Make informed decision. It's really helped me, and I'm sure it will help you too. So today I just spoke generally on preparing for your study abroad journey, the documents you need to get, the basics. That's what we are just doing in this video. If you have enjoyed this, if you have watched this video up to this point, shows that you're enjoying it. So make sure you click on the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. Do well to give me a follow on any of my social media, on every of my social media platform, and I'll be sure to pick all your questions in the comments and answer your questions, okay? And in my next video, we'll talk about some other exciting topics, and I hope to see you in my next one. Don't forget to like, share, leave a comment, and smash the subscribe button. Turn on the notification, and I'll see you in my next one. Love you, besties.